Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to update my Hobonichi planner, and this is a video in which I do memory planning. So basically I'm going to have a look at my work planner here that is also my catch-all planner, and I'm gonna see what I did last week, and I'm going to put this information into my Hobonichi weeks. And the reason I like to do that is because my work planner is a daily planner, as you can see. So I have my schedule and everything that I did here on each page for each day. But I do prefer to have a overall view. So I like to have my weeks like this. This way I know exactly what I did. And it's easier just to have a feeling of what was done during the entire week. So that's why I like to do this. Let's go and start here. I like to use the pencil board, but honestly, it doesn't make too much of a difference, but I do enjoy using it. So I have this one, which is from the Animal Crossing game. I think it's very cute. Let me just get you guys a little bit closer so you can see better. And I don't know, but I think maybe it's a little bit dark. There you go. So starting off, I'm going to have a look at what I did on Monday. So on Monday, I woke up pretty early. Let me see, where is my ruler? There it is. So I woke up at 6 because I was going to travel for work, and also because I wanted to film a video before I traveled. So I'm just going to write here like I did for the other weeks where I was for work. So this week I was traveling, so I'm just going to write here work trip, and I think I'm gonna do that for all of the days because I was traveling the whole work week. I came back on Friday at night because I was following a couple of activities at a lab. So I work with product development and qualification. So I do quite a few tests, and when I do these tests, I have to go to the lab to follow the activity. Anyway, so back on Monday, I woke up at 6. I filmed a couple of videos, so film SD box, and then I got ready. So I'm just going to write here, get ready. Then I'm going to write here, leave to airport, because I did go by airplane. And then I arrived at the airport, I think 8:30, and then I stayed there. So airport here for 1 hour. And then my flight itself, actually more than 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. My flight itself was at 10 o'clock. So I'm just going to write here work trip, and there you go. And then I arrived there at 12:30, more or less. I got the car to go to the hotel. Then I did go to the hotel, and then I did some work. So I'm just going to write here work. And then at 3:30 I had a sensor meeting in which we discussed the results we were seeing for each sensor. And then I did some more work, and finally I watched YouTube. So I'm just going to write here YouTube. And then I posted videos, post content here until 7. At 7 I did some exercises, so I did workout, which was great. Then I took a shower, I talked to my boyfriend on the phone, and I dried my hair because I did have to wash it. And finally I updated my planners. I'm trying to update my Hobonichi cousin every single day because I want to do some daily reflection. However, I am quite late already. I think I have 4 days that I haven't done it. So yeah, I have to get this done. So this was all for this day. I'm just going to crossed that to show that I went to sleep at around 10:30. Then on the following day, I woke up at 7. So let me just cross that here. Woke up at 7. I got ready, so get ready here. And then I did eat some breakfast. Hotel breakfasts are the best. Then I went to the lab and I did some work there. So just going to write work here. At 9:30 I had a meeting about the test update. So I'm just going to write that down. Test 1 update. And then I did some more work. Am I writing down? No, I'm not. So I was wondering if I was writing down my lunch hours, but I'm not. So I'm just going not to include it. Then I had work until 5, and then at 5 I went back to the hotel. At 5:30 actually. So yeah, I'm just going to use my ruler here. I didn't have any other meetings during the day. Then go back to the hotel, and I'm just going to cross this here. There you go. And I did post some content when I got back. I did talk to my boyfriend again, and this took around 1 hour. Then I did my workout, and then I took a shower. I wasn't feeling great on Tuesday. I think I ate something that was quite bad, and then I was really not feeling great. So I did some relaxing for the rest of the evening until I went to bed at 10 because I was so tired and not feeling well. Okay, then on Wednesday I woke up at 6 again, not because I wanted to, but I just woke up. I wasn't feeling great again. So I did some relaxing in the morning. I didn't want to get up because I wasn't feeling great, like I said, but I had to. So I did some relaxing. Then at 7:30 actually, I went to have breakfast, even though I didn't want to eat anything. I thought it was important to eat. This day I didn't have any meetings, which was great. Then at 5 I went back to the hotel, but I did get some traffic jam, so this took a while. And the lab itself is quite far away, so it always takes a while. But this day, I think it was a little bit worse. So I did some work, and then this was for the whole day. There you go. And when I got back to the hotel again, I posted some content. I was really doing everything this week, even though I was feeling quite bad. I was quite ill. My tummy was hurting, everything was bad, so I don't know how I was able to do everything, but I'm glad it worked out. So I did some relaxing again. This time I didn't do anything other than stay in the bed, which really helped me because on Thursday I actually felt a little bit better. So on Thursday I woke up at 7 instead of 6, which was already better, and I got ready and I got breakfast. And this day, I didn't. I thought I ate better during breakfast, but I didn't. I ate the same thing, which was an apple. I was trying to make my stomach a little less upset, so I was eating just apple. 9:30, I had a meeting about the water injection for the test. We do some tests with water, and then we had the same evaluation at 3:30. I'm just going to write that down here, water injection. And I went to the hotel at 5:30, and the rest of the hours I was working. So I'm just going to write that down here, work, and work. And in my work planner, I actually write down exactly what I was doing for work. But in this memory keeping planner, I don't need to do that. I don't think that's the point of this planner. I can just have a look back in my work planner if I want to see what I was actually doing. Then I got back to the hotel. I relaxed for a bit. I was feeling better, which was great. Not 100%, but better. Then I posted some content later in the evening. And I also organized my bags because this was going to be my last night in the hotel because I was going back on Friday. Then I took a shower and I watched a couple of YouTube videos and podcasts. And I went to bed a little later than I was used to. So I went to bed at around 11. And I usually don't go to bed so early during the day unless I'm traveling. When I'm traveling, I do end up getting to bed earlier and I do get up earlier. Okay, so here I woke up at 6. At 7:30 I went to have breakfast and I left a little bit earlier that day because technically I was going to meet another person at the lab, but this person was quite late, 1 hour late, so I got there earlier, but I didn't need to. Anyway, so let me just write down that go to the lab. Then here I had breakfast. And I don't remember what I did in the morning, actually. Yeah, I don't remember what I did in the morning, so I'm just going to write down that I did some relaxing. Okay, I went to the lab, then I worked. At 10:30, I had a meeting about test conditions. And then that was the only meeting that I participated on. And at 5:30 I had technically my flight, but we ended up flying just at 6:30, so work flight here. And I got back home at 8:30, I think. I don't remember. I have to check my phone actually. Yeah, so at 8:45 I got to the airport. So I'm just going to write down that I got there at 8:30. No, 8:49. And then I'm going to write here, go to Camila's, because I was going to a birthday party. So this was my work flight. Then at 3:30 I had to return the car because I did get a rental. And then here I was at the airport and I was there for a while because again my flight was delayed. Then let me just go back here to where I was looking. So I got out of the lab at around 3:30. I did some work before that. Just going to write that down here. There you go. And then I went to Camila's and I think I left at 1:30, I think. 1:30, so I think I went to sleep at around 2 o'clock. So this was the end here. I'm just going to write here Juliana's birthday because it was her birthday. And then we went until 1:30, and then at 1:30 we went home. And I think we slept around 2 o'clock in the morning. Then on Saturday, that's the bad thing. I don't remember what I did on Saturday exactly, and I haven't written down this actually on my work planner either. So I do remember a couple of things that I did. So for example, I did watch some TikTok here. So I'm just going to write that down. Then we went to the supermarket to get some groceries. At 7, we had game night at my Alex's place. And it finished at midnight, I think, or 11. Don't remember anymore. I'm just going to put here 11:30. There you go. And then supermarket, we came back at 4. So put groceries away. And then here I did watch some YouTube and TikTok again. There you go. And I don't know what I did before that. On Sunday, I have a better idea of what I did. So I woke up at 7:30, I think. And the first thing I did in the morning was wash the bathroom. So put here, wash bathroom. Then I had breakfast at 9. I watched One Piece with my boyfriend because he really likes the show. Then I don't remember what I did. At 12, I did film a couple of videos. So I'm just going to write it down. Then at 1, I showered and got ready. And at 1:30, we went to my parents because we were having lunch with them. So lunch at parents. And then at 3:30, we went to my mother's-in-law house to get my boyfriend's watch. Then we watched a soccer game while I edited videos. Then at 6, I had a giveaway. Then I did some snack. I had snacks with my father-in-law. Then I watched some YouTube again. At 9, I talked to my father-in-law who was staying with us because his house was without energy. So after that, we watched a documentary on Boeing and we had Japanese food. So this finished at 11:30 and then at midnight I think we went to bed. Okay, so that's all I did for this week. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of these colors here just to mark what I did exactly. So I'm going to use these dot markers and I'm going to use this key here. So for social events, I have purple. So this is going to be social. And then for exercise, I'm going to put this light blue. For YouTube is this bright red, pink. And then for house chores is this brown. And then for my meetings, I have, I only had 53068 meetings. So I'm just going to write down that color here. So let me see what I have. So I did have test 1 update here. So this is yellow. I did have a sensor meeting here. So this is yellow as well. I didn't have any meetings here. I had 2 meetings here. So these 2. I had this meeting here. And I think these are all of the meetings. But I'm also going to put the yellow here for my work trips, just to have a highlight for it. Then for chores, I have wash bathroom. Oh yeah, one thing that I did was change the bed sheets. So I did that on Saturday. So I'm just going to write that I did this here. I'm not sure if I did this exactly at this time, but I did eventually do this. So I'm just going to write that here. There you go. And I also washed the bed sheets. So I'm just going to write that down here. Not sure if I did this exactly at this time, but that's not a problem. Then for social events, I have the game night at Alex. And I also have Juliana's birthday. And here I have the lunch with my parents and then a soccer game that I watched with my father-in-law. There you go. So these are all the social events I had. Then for YouTube, I did post some content here, some content here, here. Here, let me see what else. I did film here, so just going to put that. And then I did some filming and editing here. There you go. That's all for YouTube. Then for exercise, I did work out on Monday and on Tuesday, but that was all. Okay, so I think we're done now. I just need to write down the key. So this is for this project. This is a social event. This is for exercise. This is for YouTube work. And this is for house chores. There you go. That's all for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave your like and also subscribe to my channel. This helps me a lot. I'm just going to write down here that I was sick. So sick day, just to remind me that that happened. Because I think I did get sick when I traveled to this place another time. So it's good that I have, that I remember that. Okay, that's all. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!